How's it going? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're taking a look at the Yakima LongHaul on the back of our 2023 Thor Challenger. Now, the LongHaul is a hanging bike carrier. So this is going to have 3 points of contact, and basically it's going to get you 2 points here, one back here on the rear between the frame and the wheel, and that is going to be a carrier for basically your regular bikes. If you have something that's nicer, like a carbon fiber bike or unconventional frame, this isn't necessarily the best option. If you do have a kid's bike or step-through bike, you can use a frame adapter to allow you to make these 2 contact points, but it's an additional accessory you would have to add. Overall, being rated for the RV, it doesn't have any tilt features or lean features because in this capacity, it wouldn't be necessary. So let's take a closer look at some of the features we have on this guy. So on the Challenger, it's a really tight fit as far as how close you are to the vehicle itself with the carrier. You can tie off your wheels to stabilize them, but they come super close to the vehicle just parked. So going down the road, I'm confident you would make contact. So if you wanted, I would feel more comfortable if this was my vehicle to go with carrying it from the next one over and only limiting it to 3, but it can be done with 4. So let's take this bike off the carrier real quick. We're gonna squeeze our zip strap clip and just pull those guys out. I just rest them right here on the top of the carrier to keep them from getting lost or misplaced. And then just this last one, I kind of work around the wheel. Those are one of the easier strap systems that we have. And I grab my bike by the fork and the frame, and I just kind of ease it over the arms of the carrier. So before I put my zip straps back in, we're gonna take a look at the pad that you're gonna have on your cradle. So it's actually, padding on each one of your cradles at the points where your frame is gonna have contact. So that's going to protect the finish on your bike. Again, if you had something that's a more sensitive, rigid material, such as carbon fiber, this wouldn't be the best option. Also, there's an included braided cable that's going to attach here that has a lock core. And one of the Yakima signature novelties is actually a bottle opener on the back of your carrier. So you can open your bottles when you get done riding. Right here, to put your carrier in a stowaway position, you're going to use the trigger finger latch, squeeze forward, and just let it drop into position. It's locked in now, and this close to the carrier, you still are pretty tight in here, but let's get some measurements to see actually how close we're getting. So just going at the top part of the mast, you're about 1.5 inches away from the vehicle. Looking at the cradles and straps, you're pretty decent in space on there. I'd say you're about 2 inches there, but you're not gonna experience too much motion from that point. And as far as what we're adding from the rear of the vehicle, overall, coming out to the back of the shank, it's about 9 inches, and you're about 3 inches from the wall here to the closest part of the carrier. As far as your drop, your ground clearance, it's gonna be right at 19 inches. So overall, it's pretty compact when you fold it up. Really, as far as a way to carry 4 bikes, I think that's going to be one of the best options on the back of an RV. Overall, the LongHaul is a solid bike carrier to move 4 bikes on the back of your RV. On the Challenger, it does fit kind of tight, and I would recommend only carrying 3. Possibly, if you wanted to try a different carrier, maybe the Hollywood Racks Destination 4-bike carrier would be an alternative to move multiple bikes. But in general, for the value and per bike moved, I think it's a solid deal. So this has been Ed here with etrailer.com, taking a look at the Yakima LongHaul on the 2023 Thor Challenger.
Now we're going to go ahead and take it on our test course. First, we'll start with the slaloms. This is going to show the side-to-side action. It's kind of going to mimic the movements that you'll see whenever you're driving down the road normally. And now with the fold speed bumps, these are going to be pretty much like normal speed bumps. You get to see the up and down action of the bike rack and see how it holds up. Now we'll have the alternating speed bumps. This is going to be more so like the uneven roads and some of that uneven terrain you might be traveling on.